Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Talk That Tech, the
Number one tech morning show in the world. Let's
numero
get it, man.
uno.
You already know. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's number
This,
one.
this this is a crazy week. We got a lot to talk about. But I got Darcel in the building. Say good morning, fam. Good morning, good morning. We got Operation Tech Takeover in the building as well. He says peace and blessings. And then we
Good
have
morning, y'all.
Uh, yep, like, comment, and subscribe. Help the algorithm. You're absolutely right. And then Tech Coach Ralph is here as well. Good morning, everyone. He says, "Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good to have you all rocking with us." And I'm trying to get myself going as well. Waking up from a long weekend, as we both were talking about before. But man, do you want to share your weekend with everybody while I get myself together?
I got you, man. Yeah, yeah. You getting your voice right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
the weekend was pretty solid, man. Didn't do much on Friday. Actually, let me take that back. Oh, it just popped in my mind. Yeah, no, one of my cousins on Friday, he proposed, and so he did
Nice.
the whole thing, right? So we everybody, met up at a spot, and she thought she was going to a private dinner, right? And so yeah, when they showed up, she was super surprised, had no clue, and it was all good. And
Nice.
then not too much on Saturday. Sunday though, after church, went to that same cousin's spot, and we had barbecue and talked and had fun with a few of the family and her side as well. So getting to meet them and just having a good time, man. Now I had a little bit too much of a good time because I'm a little sleepy today. I stayed a little too long, I think. But we will press on, that's for sure. Man, how was
Yes.
your weekend though?
Yeah, man. Like for me, it was just a lot of the kids having going to the pool and swimming and doing stuff like that. But I got my littlest one got me sick, and I was like, oh man, I gotta get ready before Monday. I gotta get ready. So it was just kind of like one of those moments where I was like really trying to like focus in and take whatever medication I can. And but I'm here. We're here, y'all. We're here,
Oh
y'all.
yeah,
And and me being in the Northeast, we survived Armageddon week.
man. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Tell me how does that that doesn't normally happen in uh new like that area, right? Like
No,
earthquakes.
no, not like all happening so close together. So there's a couple of things, y'all, and I want to know your thoughts. What up, Mitch? Mitch is in the building. He said, "Yo, yo, what up? What
What's up?
up?"
What up?
I want to know your thoughts about this, y'all. So go ahead and type it in the comment section about last week and everything that was going on with that. It just was kind of like, what up, Anki Entertainment?
What's going on?
Yeah, this is Instagram, so you can't see, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, let me go to the comment section. Scott said Trey had 14 plates.
Hey, you know what, Scott? That you're
Oh man.
exactly right, man. That's why I'm tired. It like I don't smoke, I don't drink. I had too many plates. I had too many plates, and I don't normally eat like that. So, but it was good. It was good. And it got me. It got me today. So
Oh yeah,
you're
I hear
exactly
that.
right.
I hear that, man. I hear that. And but going back to this week, man, this week was kind of crazy. So if y'all
Real.
know, I'm in Jersey and we had the earthquake at pretty much a couple of towns away from me was the epicenter. And so I was here working home alone, and then all of a sudden I start seeing stuff start shaking. And I'm like, ah, is it just me? Because when you're home alone and stuff starts going crazy, you're like, man, am I having a mental breakdown? Like, what's
Yeah,
going
that
on?
mind.
I go outside, nobody's there. But then I go back on our Slack channel for my job, and everybody's like, "Did you feel that earthquake?" Da, 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 da. And there's another guy who lives a couple towns away from me. Said, "Yeah, I felt it was really strong here." Lo and behold, that actually was the epicenter was right here in New Jersey. So, oh, what up, we got Courtney. What up, Courtney? We got Courtney up
What's
in here
going
in the
on?
building. She's on IG. Yes, there was an earthquake in New Jersey. If you did not, or if you're not aware of that, definitely look it up. 4.8. So it wasn't like earth shattering, but in some
I
places they
mean,
did have some damages though, like
yeah,
water mains breaking, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, it was real. At least
yeah,
for
dude. That
us
just sounds. I mean, when I heard about it, bro, I was like, in New Jersey?
in New
Like, it just
Jersey.
sounds weird, man. It sounds weird, but
Yeah,
in diverse places, man,
yeah. If
aka diverse.
diverse. It was an odd place, but it was actually on a fault line that they had here.
Got
So
you.
so if you're not in the northeast part, uh, Joe breaking out the Matrix. Operation take over. Joe breaking out the Matrix. That's what I felt like. I didn't take a red pill or a blue pill, but something was happening. And then we had Mitch that didn't feel it. Yeah, that's the thing. If you were not in PA, if you were not in New York, if you were not in Delaware, like this part of the Northeast, we felt it, right? And you know what's so crazy? Not only did we have that earthquake, which was like one of the biggest that we had in a long time, in a very long time, but we
Yeah,
also had a lightning strike the Statue of Liberty.
I
So
didn't
that was
know about
another
that.
thing. Yeah, so everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, it's a time." Some people came out of their houses, calling people, praying. Like they called the person that they knew was the most righteous person among them, and said, "You still here? Okay, cool, we good."
Yeah, hey man.
We good. Amen. Thank you so much, Courtney. Yeah, glad we were safe. Everybody's safe. Family's safe. Appreciate you, man. And like, yeah, it was one of those things where it's just like,
That's
oh
hilarious.
man.
That'd be a crazy day, man. You call the most righteous person you know, and that phone don't answer.
You still here? Okay, good. If they don't answer it exactly, if they don't answer, you're like, oh my gosh, Lord, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to
If
do
they
it.
don't answer, you blew it. You
I
blew
missed
it.
the trumpet call. Oh man,
Yo,
that was some people's mindset, but then
yeah,
we had the solar eclipse coming today, and so
yeah.
everybody's like, "What's going on with this week?" Like, especially Northeast,
It's
like,
jam
what's
packed,
going
man.
on?
It's
Yeah,
jam packed. Are y'all gonna be out there for that solar eclipse? Are y'all going blind for that, or how does that work?
for me or just talking to the audience?
Everybody, you and them.
That's a good question, y'all. Are y'all going? Are y'all going outside to watch it? I don't have the gear for it, so no. I'll watch
Hello,
it via TV or via NASA.
hello.
Uh, so yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
good.
I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna take a break from work. I'm gonna look through my window at the way it looks outside. I would not be looking dead at
Directly up.
the sky. Nah,
Nah.
because I also don't have the gear. I mean, I got plenty of glasses around here, but I
Yes.
don't think any of them are are solar proof. And I'm not trying to be. Um, I'm not gonna make that joke. I don't want to go blind. Okay, I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know
wanna go
what I don't
blind.
know. I don't even know how it
I
works. So I'm not gonna chance it. I don't
Yeah,
have the gear. So
yeah.
yeah,
I see on
I know
key.
some people's
Yeah.
jobs. I know some people's jobs probably are supplying the gear.
Mm,
So
yeah.
sometimes, or I know I've been at a job before where we all went outside. I think it was some years ago, but
Yeah.
yeah, it
It's
was
probably
crazy.
2017, around that time, probably.
Yeah,
The last
literally,
one was.
yeah. Okay,
And
yeah.
we're gonna definitely talk about it more in the show. But let me go to the comment
Hmm.
section real quickly here. I have On Key Entertainment saying no, he's not going outside. I'll be in the studio. That's on Instagram. And then I have Darcel saying my wife loves solar eclipse. We saw one and traveled 1.5 hours to see some years ago. It took 6
Yo,
hours. That's another thing we're gonna talk about. It took 6 hours to get back home, and we're gonna talk about
yeah,
why that took so
yeah,
long.
man.
Uh,
It's wild. 6 hours.
6 hours, I'll be like, listen, Nassau, I'll go watch it through you. Elbow, my mom said she felt the earthquake, and I said there was no earthquake.
Dang.
Depending on where you live, if you live in New York, you be like, oh, that was just a subway. The subway train's just a little extra today. They gave us glasses at work for it. Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
nice. That would be
yeah.
nice just to
I
experience
know
that.
sometimes they do that. Man,
Buyer
drove an
beware,
hour and a
though.
half away.
Buyer beware, though. They actually have some people that are acting like they're sunglasses for the eclipse, but they're not giving it out. A tip there is to like make sure the address is on the side of it to see like where it was
Mm,
manufactured from. Because some people are like, "Hey, here you go, eclipse glasses," and they're literally not. They're not
or
made for
nothing.
that at all.
Look, got the 3D glasses from 2007.
Yeah, man. Texas Coach Rouse said if it didn't happen for Mitch, it didn't happen at all. And he said facts, facts. Oh man. Yeah, so like listen, y'all, if y'all gonna be out there watching the solo clips, be safe, be safe, be safe. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy would you rank that week? You got the earthquake, we got the lightning bolt, the Statue of Liberty, and then we got the solar eclipse. If you don't think this is Armageddon week, a lot of people are like, you know what, I don't know what's going on right now, but
Well, that was about a 6. That was about a 5. That was about a 5. You know,
about a 5.
if it was if it was a 9.8, if it was some locusts and stuff flying around, you know, Statue of Liberty break in half after it got struck. That's up there. That's up there.
That's a little different, right? And then earthquake in Taiwan, I see from Arcade Entertainment, earthquake in Taiwan as well. So yeah, a lot of things are happening at the same time, and it might be a little bit of just something to keep and monitor as we continue to go on. Tech Coach Ralph says it was a clean 80 degrees and sunny all weekend in South Florida.
Hey, Ralph, it was beautiful spring here as well. Springtime days all weekend, man. I'm with you on that one.
And then I talk about the rain. We had rain like it was gonna flood again, like for the past 2 weeks. Like,
I think we will have some rain on Tuesday, but I mean, as far as this past week and past weekend, 80s, man. It's been beautiful. Little breeze, little cool breeze. You know, you throw on some green Irish tweed. The wind was catching it. It was gone, man. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Man, yeah, I hear that. You know, as we're preparing for the solar eclipse, some hackers might have to be prepared to be caught. And we're gonna talk about that now.
And that's facts, man. The U.S., man. How about this? What would y'all do if the U.S. offered y'all $10 million? I'm talking about 10 of them things. What would you do? Would you take it? Probably. I know I would, even if I didn't know how, right? So in this case, I don't know how, but I still will get on some Chat GPT trying to figure it out. The U.S. is offering $10 million to help catch change healthcare hackers. So y'all remember a little while back when it's Alpha V, it's ALPHV and Black Cat, those Russian-based ransomware as a service operations. They basically attacked United Healthcare's one of their subsidiaries, Change Healthcare, and got in there and they targeted some healthcare services and got some data. A whole lot of patients' data actually is still at risk right now. But it was a $22 million scam, and so right now they're just trying to get somebody so that they can catch them up and charge them. So the U.S. is offering $10 million for somebody, probably another hacker, right? Like, who else is going to be able to do this?
Yeah,
probably another hacker. And they're gonna try and get that done. So basically, if y'all didn't know, the gang actually targets U.S. critical infrastructures, and they just try and cause significant disruption. Like, that's their whole thing, is charging. And these are different type of gangs these days, y'all. Like, y'all talking about Crips and Bloods.
Not the Sharks or the Jets.
Exactly. What about Black Cat and Alpha V, man? They tearing stuff up in big ways, okay? So anyways, despite losing the ransom cut, the affiliate group still claims access to sensitive patient data, and Change Healthcare ejected hackers from the network and restored the systems, but the impact on the patient data is still actually unconfirmed. So yeah, still going on.
Tech Coach
here's the thing.
Too. Like,
what do you say? What do you say?
Yeah, they still haven't fixed that.
Man, no. Matter of fact, they couldn't fix it themselves, so they offering $10 million for somebody who, is probably illegal to come in and do it and fix it for
them. Tech Coach Ralph, you need to gather the gang together and get this done. Y'all can split it $2 million each. Just like, you need to get a crew together to take them out. I mean, like, listen, this is people's information, man, is out there.
Yeah, it's serious. It's serious stuff.
That's why it's important to have identity theft protection. And sometimes, was it $1 million policy could be pennies on the dollar sometimes. I don't know, but yeah, like we even know situations of people that what up Willie Models? What up Willie Models on Instagram? We know situations where people literally, um got that actually happened recently with Anthony O'Neill. I don't know if you remember that story
Oh
where
yeah, bro.
where he like they had a really good scam, got on a Zoom call with them and everything.
Got him
They
out
didn't
of
show
40
their faces.
racks.
$40,000, bro. $40,000. So these scammers are out here and they are in full force. You definitely want to protect yourself. I don't. I don't remember. I don't have any sponsors right now I got to share. But what I would say is just like, yeah, protect yourself, y'all. Protect yourself out here.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, that's
wow.
for sure.
Darcel says they need that GTA 6 hacker. Yeah.
You know what, Darcel? They do need that guy. They know where to find him. He's still in that hospital jail, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be in the hospital jail for life. So they know where to find him. I wouldn't be surprised if they already asked him too. Like for real.
They probably forced him to do it.
You work for us.
Yeah.
You work for us now.
It's over. You belong to us.
We'll cut off 16 years if you help us get this done. He's still gonna be in there till he's 96.
Yeah, and Ralph said I think we could figure it out in regards to just finding out who and where and what. And tech coach Ralph says I think AO was more social engineering than a true hack. That's true. That's what it was.
For sure.
For sure. But it's just like in general, just being very cautious out here, and even trying to find services that could detect if your information is on the dark web, which it probably is for all of us, in some form or fashion, and getting that wiped off.
I know mine is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine is too. Especially,
I know I found a service. I need to actually go ahead and get it kicked off because I looked up one day. That thing said, "Hey, you have 116 at risk stuff." I'm like, "Oh snap!"
I saw that too.
I need to do something about this.
Yes. and to talk about what we can do regarding the subject, I had no other than OTTO on the line. Operation Tech Takeover. What's up, brother?
What's up, family? How y'all doing, family?
Good, man.
I'm gonna go on and do a shameless plug for some brothers I know that are top tier. If they can't get GT6, they need to go and get my dude Ralph. They need to go and get Trey and J, Keep It Techie, PPO, and Struggle Security. You got the Tech Avengers right there, baby. Go and get the Tech Avengers together and go and get this thing taken care of completely. Go and get a brother at 10 mil, man. Go and get
give him that 10.
Yeah.
Right. You got the Tech Avengers right there, right? Now they gonna have a better theme song than that, Joe. Now you know they gotta come with some flavor.
Come on now. You know that theme song gonna be right.
Right. Exactly.
Them BPMs gonna be right. That bass gonna be hidden.
Oh, you know, they gonna get Kanye on the 808. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be old boy, baby.
That's funny.
The Tech Avengers, baby.
Not the Tech Avengers, Darcel said. Hey, I'm down with it. I would like to see a crew like that. That would make a great movie. That would make a great movie.
Actually.
Let's start writing that screenplay. OTTO.
All right, man. Y'all have a good, bro. I had to come here and make y'all laugh, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, man. Always appreciate it. That was a really good one.
Always, brothers.
All right. Later.
All right now.
Yeah, that was always good, man. Having OTTO coming on, man. But it's true, like, I'm thinking y'all could come together. Y'all know people that are smart, brainiac levels, and say, hey, how can we get this 22 mil? Real quick.
I'm about them joint partnerships agreements. So I might have to let me find somebody who is just great at what they do, but they don't really like, hey, I just do this. I don't really, it is what it is. And I'm like, hey man, let me give you 500,000 to help me solve this for the US, man. And then go off with the rest. And
it reminds me of the heist, like how the professor was there.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Professor Trey coming in the building, getting this group together.
joint ventures, man. I wouldn't do them like that though. Obviously. I'm not doing the work. Hey man, I'll give you 7. I'll give you 7 mil.
Oh man.
I don't need it all.
Whatever, Angel, we got Angel on Instagram there as well. Well, let me ask you this: will the bounty help capture the hackers? Do you think that the bounty will actually help capture the hackers, or people are like too scared for fear of retaliation? They're like, I ain't want to really mess with these people. What are your thoughts on that? And we'll put it in the chat so that people
I think it's enough. I think it's enough for somebody to, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not some of the top guys, like, maybe not some of those like tippy top of the top, but yeah, for some of them, I think that's enough to get them interested, get them looking into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And Tech Coach Ralph says, Trey, a brother after my own heart. Yeah, man. Whatever we could do. Listen, maybe y'all can have a powwow after this and talk about it.
That's funny.
Because you never know. It could possibly happen.
Stuff crazy.
Man. Yeah, man.
Stuff's crazy.
Well, as you know, if you can, go ahead, see the ticket at the bottom. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel at youtube.com/@TalkThatTechShow. And right now, we're going to transition over to one of my favorite segments within a segment called the Bulletin Board. We're going to be quick like we always are with this one, but stay locked in because there may be something in your neck of the woods that either costs $0 that you could attend, whether it's virtual or in person, or something that you can just send to a friend. So lock in with us, stay with us, and we'll definitely have that going on. Real quickly before I go, Darcel says, will the government truly deliver? And are the hackers going to get your info if you are successful? It's risky.
Because you got to remember, man, when you're doing a deal with the devil like that, I'm not calling them all devils, but I'm just saying, I could see somebody not only finding out who it is, getting the other information, and making a copy of all the information, and then giving everything back over. It's like, oh, yeah, not only did I get that money, but I got all the patient's information again.
So now you got to pay me.
Exactly.
Hold me for
exactly,
ransom,
man. We seen it happen. That happened to MGM, man.
Yeah.
MGM, when they were trying to get that. Yeah, bro. They gave him the money and still was locked out. That's how it works. It's crazy.
Ransomware, I tell you. But yes, we got the bulletin board, y'all. But if it's on the bulletin board, there's so much more. We're just going to hit a couple of them. But this segment is powered by Black Tech Global, your premier directory for upcoming tech events. So let's get into this. And we're going to have a really good one for you right now. First things first, we do have this event coming up, which is actually an interview prep event. I think if you are interested in that, we know the market is crazy. So this might be a great opportunity for you. Check that out. It's actually free and it's going to be happening Tuesday, April 9th, and it's strictly online. So go ahead and check that out. This is going to be provided by National Societies of Black Engineers, the Boston Professionals. So go ahead and check that out so you get that preparation work needed to land your next job. Now, we talked about this one last week, and I think this one is probably a good one to talk about this week, which is Your First Million. It's actually an event that has tons of your probably speakers that you might be knowing of. Issa Rae, Rich Paul, so many different people in different spheres of influence. Gary Vee is going to be there, Lamar Tyler and Ronnie Tyler. Oh, cool. Dynamic duos. And so you can see a lot of people that you either might be familiar with or interested to learn how they got to where they are and what tidbits they have. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely check that out. That's going to be happening in Los Angeles, April 9th to the 12th. So tomorrow to the 12th. Cost is $400 for that, but it might be well worth it, especially with all you're looking to do and get. Stay with us. I'm almost done. St. Louis Black Tech Conference is happening in St. Louis, and it's going to be a free ticket admission for this. It's Wednesday, April 10th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. And as you can see, the address is here. So definitely, the address is here. So definitely check that out if that's something that you are interested in. We also have Black Men Mask Off Social Golf Mixer. This is for you, Trey. This is for you. So let me bring this up because I think that you definitely would appreciate this one.
That's funny.
And,
by the way, I can see all the mink coats out in the St. Louis one too, boy. All the mink coats. Even though it's getting hot, I can still see it. But what's this?
Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is gonna happen. Actually, this is in Minnesota, the Black Men's Mask Off.
That sounds cold.
Yeah, that sounds cool to me too. But it looks pretty cool. Like it might be an indoor event and they might have tea time. Yeah, so it's gonna be just something that they could do as a social, and that's about $35 for anybody that is interested in participating.
Man, that's actually smart.
Yeah, it actually is smart participating in that, just to get together and just to talk about life. Then we got Black Tech BTN Black Tech Nation Networking Mixer. This is going to be happening in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and this is actually totally free. So if you are in the area, go ahead and check that out for yourself. And then we have, last but not least, for this segment, we have Black Tech HBCU Tour, Baton Rouge Community College. That's actually where you can select tickets here, and you can see that it's free, whether it's general or for partner tickets. They've done events before, career pathways, breaking into tech, and all sorts of stuff. So if you are in the Baton Rouge area, check that out. It's presented by JP Morgan Chase as one of the sponsors, I believe. So definitely check that out if you are in the arena, in the area. And that is it for the Black Tech. That is it for the bulletin board. If you want any other events that you know of that we haven't talked about, just let us know, and we'll definitely try to have it on here. But if you want to see more, just go to blacktechglobal.com, because there's tons of events over there that you can check out. It's all in the palm of your hand if you have a smartphone. Really, it's all in the palm of your hand. However, what else can we talk about when it comes to the palm? It's
a whole lot. Might be too much. I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie. So when it comes to the palm, how about this? How many of y'all actually use mobile pay, right? Apple Pay or tap. How many people using that right now? Like where you just tap the iPhone. If you're Mitch, you tapping some kind of other products. I don't even know if they still make those. But you know, how many of us use Apple Pay? You tapping and all of that, right? Well, now Amazon, they're trying to one up everybody else again, right? They're probably battling with Elon. He can't come out with this chip in the head. No, we got to do something. So Amazon has now had Amazon One launches a new app to scan your palm for checkout, right? And they're calling it Palm Pay.
Palm Pay. Like
I had to do a little pause right there. Palm Pay. Okay. So basically it's a recognition app that is supposed to be transforming the checkout experience. Is used over 8 million times for secure transactions, and is beyond retail. So it's revolutionizing the enterprise identity verification. So the craziest part is, I can see how revolutionizing it is for verification and identity verification, right? And who's using it. But man, it sounds intense. But basically now as a customer, you can use the Amazon One app for contactless palm recognition at select locations, right? But all you got to do is download the app, take a photo of your palm at home, and then you link that profile for the various transactions that you're going to be doing, man. And so it's encrypted. It's stored securely on the AWS cloud, right? So you got that privacy. And it's already been used like over 8 million times. So there's some people out there doing it already for sure. So the craziest, I don't know. It just sounds wild, right? Because we know it's extremely unique, right? It's only one of these per person. So you know who's using it. Anyways, technology is expanding. It's beyond retail for enterprise identification purposes. So they're building it out. I don't know, guys. I haven't done it. I saw it. I haven't done it. And normally I'm one of the ones who's at the top of the list for a lot of the stuff to try it out and see. I hadn't done it. I'm still on tap. I'm
gonna go to the comment section real quickly because Tech Coach Ralph says shots fired.
No, I'm just joking. I was just joking.
But Darcel also mentioned he's an Apple Pay and FaceTime only reason I still have an iPhone. So so if they do this, then it's gonna be something else. Mitch said they do it at Whole Foods, I think.
They probably do. Amazon got Whole Foods on lock, so that would make sense. I haven't been in there in a second. I haven't saw it, but I probably wasn't looking for it either.
That's crazy. Someone's gonna cut. Tech Coach Ralph said someone's gonna separate. I'm gonna just look at YouTube your hand to pay at Whole Foods like Jack Bohr does in 24 hours to access secure locations. Jack
Bro.
Bauer. Yes.
Joe.
What a show.
Could you imagine? It's like, oh, they just strolling through with a basket full of stuff and a machete.
And just I think they might even try to find ways to, like, when you get like if you touch a doorknob or whatever, I don't know what, but they're gonna definitely try ways to do that. You know.
I don't know.
You said, what if you got sweaty palms? Hey, it's all about the lines, right? So they might be able to go past that and see the lines. That's a no for me. Tap, tap, tap. I agree, man. Like, man, you know, and Operation Take Over says, man, this is voluntary fingerprinting on a bigger scale. That is a very good point.
That was my first thought, bro. But I will say, you know, there are people out there who they're like super, you know, they want to be all the way off the grid and all this stuff. And you know, the first thing that pops in my mind, bro, is I'm like, you know, they got your footprint and your fingerprints when you were born, like straight off the rip, like. And I think people forget about that. So I don't know. That's always been my thing. But I will say, OTTO, bro. That's exactly my thoughts, man. I was like, man, they getting them by the droves easy. I'm talking about layup.
Layup indeed. And let me ask you this: will you sign up for the Palm Wallet? And I'm gonna give my thoughts now because while people are thinking about it, I don't think I will, only because it's convenient. Yes, you can leave your wallet at home, right, and just walk with it. But if you think about it, they already have our eyes with our phone. They already got our image with social media and everything that goes on. They have our voice. There's so much thing that they already have to make us be us. You know, just continuing that pattern. There's certain places where I feel like it has to slow down. And I think this is one of them. You know, and just thinking about like the crazy stories that we hear all the time. Like, this is one of those areas where I think we definitely have to slow down. I got Tech Coach Ralph coming in as well. And we got Trey. Tech Coach Ralph says, Trey breaking hearts with that info.
I mean, sometimes it just gets wild, bro. You know, for real.
Yeah, man.
I never say it out loud, I never said it out loud to him, though. I just let him, you know, go in with you know, I'm off the grid. I only use, you know, whatever. I don't know, Telegram and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, bro, but they still got you. They
got you for sure. OTTO is back in the building, calling in. Let's bring him back up. What up, brother?
What's up, fam? I had to call in for this one, but I was gonna say, I mean, you know, like the situation with Apple and privacy. Do you really think Bezos is not about to give up information if the government comes and says, "Hey, look, we trying to find this person. We need them palm prints, man, so we can track down the palm of this person." Bezos gonna give it up so quick.
Dude, that was probably the deal up front, man.
Probably.
Right. It's like, hey, we think about coming out with this Palm Pay. Hey, no problem. As long as we got full access.
Facts. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, you can do that. Sit back. You know what? Hey, now if we let him do this, but you know how easy it's gonna be? We ain't got to try to trick nobody into giving us their palms. He gonna get all the information for us. All we gotta do is sit back and wait. And anytime something happens, like, yo, Jeff, what's up, bro? Yeah, look here, man. I'm gonna need about $1 million of them palms, bro, from this area. We think we know where this guy is at. We gonna need these palms, bro. All right, here you go, man. I'm gonna ship you some with free shipping too.
That's another level of framing. Imagine the amount of crimes that people could say, "Oh no, well, we have your fingerprint or we have something there."
Right. I didn't do it, brother. We got your palm.
What are you talking about? Partial. This is full blown.
Right.
We can see every line.
We got those 3 lines right there. We know those are your 3 lines in your hand right there. Yes, it's an individual to you, my good sir. You're going away for life.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I mean, like Tech Coach Ralph said, he said, like, this is the line of the Sanford Joe. He's giving everything else, but this. I think personally for me, you know, like, it's gonna probably I would say never, but it's probably one of those things where it's like reminding me, like, how much of us do they have already? I know somebody that I met a couple of years ago, not too long ago, that never had a Facebook, and a lot of these things, these social constructs that we kind of subscribe to, they were like, nah, never. I play board games. Like that's how they rock.
Oh,
But
snap.
yeah, like he like totally off grid. But it makes me think, like, man, how many things, have we given them a license to? Like Tech Coach Ralph said, like, there's a lot of things they have over us. Mitch said Apple is trash.
I like what Darcel said. Okay.
Which part?
Well, see,
Right
Half
under.
trash. Oh, half
Yes.
trash.
Yes.
Well, see, that's something that a brother talked to me about one day that I was sitting down with the guy, ex-military, and we were kind of chatting and talking, and he was talking about the whole thing with the the shot and everything else and the mask, and he was like, why they're forcing this mask thing, right? Of course, me being in the medical field, in my opinion, he kind of smiled and chuckled. He said, yeah. He said, you woke a little bit, but you ain't woken up. And I said, what's that mean? He said, think about it. And I sat there for a second. He said, face recognition, right? I said, yeah. He's like, you have face recognition. I know about it. It's like you said, like Face ID. He said, but you need the whole face for that, right? I said, yeah. He said, think about it with a mask. If you can train AI to use facial recognition without so many points, would you really need the whole face? And I said, dang, bro, that's cold-blooded. So his theory was the enforcement of wearing the mask all the time was not to protect people, but to get people in the mindset of putting the mask on so they can train different models for facial recognition without having to have the whole face. Just that part that's open from the mask, just for your eyes and eyebrows and forehead and all that stuff, just to get that little bit and be able to train off of that. And I said, man, that's cold-blooded, bro. He said, think about how many people did it. And I was like,
get out. I definitely did it. I remember my iPhone, my stuff was opening up with the mask.
Right. We all did. I mean, like I said, being in the medical field, we had no choice. We had to wear the mask. You know what I'm saying? And then being out in public, you get used to it. So you be out in public, don't even realize you got it on. I mean, I would leave work some days and still be riding the car and get home and go in the bathroom, realize I still had the mask
still have it on.
I'm like, dang, I had this thing on the whole time. So, you know what I mean? If you thinking about that, you going into stores, these stores have cameras up, you know what I'm saying? So you just going everywhere with a mask on. I said, man, that's cold-blooded, bro. And everybody did it. Nobody thought about it. I said, man, that's crazy. And of course, that was just a hypothesis, but I was like, I mean, it ain't far-fetched. I can't say it's far-fetched. So,
for real.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that was crazy, bro.
We know what it's capable of.
Right.
The government.
Facts.
So, hey,
facts.
Wouldn't put it past them.
Right. Right. And like I said, we talked about it before, like with Black Hat. Remember I told you about that on the street, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. And then you got blacklisted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the AI system he used to track the killers and stuff like that, bro. Like it's not a lot of the stuff that we see on TV is not really that far away. They just ain't hit people to it because some of that stuff is too scary to tell the general public, like, hey, yeah, we got the capability to do this. The general public will lose their mind if they knew some of the stuff, man, that they see in movies that we really have access to do. Some of these guns you see in the movies are like, oh man, that's crazy. That's a cool gun. Man, the government had that for like 8 years.
Or even longer.
Yeah, y'all play it. The government had that for years, bro.
Before we get access, they definitely got it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The plasma guns. Like, oh, that's kind of a dope gun. Hate the Halo guns. Man, the government been having them Halo guns for 20 years, bro. They just ain't released it to y'all.
Yeah.
You better stop playing. You better ask somebody, man.
Yeah, man. Ooh. No, it's like Mitch said, nasty work.
Right. Exactly. I mean, they got the ones that they can see through your whole house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's past thermal technology. But it's like infrared. They can just see through everything. It's past all that stuff, bro. Like I was watching a war show one day and saw some of that stuff, and I can't see it now. So I'm assuming they got to take it down. But I saw it one day. I mean, it's been a couple of years. I was just like, bro, that's crazy. They can actually like use satellites and everything as they got and pinpoint exactly. Yeah, with satellites, bro. I said, man, bro, that's crazy. I won't sign. I won't sign up.
People don't think about because they don't see them. Satellites out of space, they don't see them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You can use satellite to pinpoint where somebody is or something is. You get the right coordinates and pinpoint it right there. Boom. All right, he's the third one on the couch. All right, cool. Got it.
Not the first or second. He's third.
Right. You are cleared to go. Cleared to go hot. Yeah, nah.
With the neural link, they probably tell the other two, all you need to get out the room.
Right. Exactly.
About to go down.
Look, Elon gonna tell him that I would suggest you to go ahead and exit the room stage left because you're about to have a pink mist. I promise you are.
It's a wrap.
Right.
It's a wrap. Oh man, this is so good, man. Thank you so much, man, for sharing. I definitely appreciate it. That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that.
All right, brothers. I'll see y'all soon.
All right.
All right now.
Yep.
Man, that was good, man. That was good. I gotta go to the comment section, y'all, because it's just hearing everybody's responses.
I know it was going in a little bit. What are they talking about in there?
They were saying Techo Drought said if I was integrated into Amazon ecosystem, then maybe I'll do the palm reading scan. The palm scan.
Yeah.
And it's easy. It's easy that way. That's how Apple got us.
Yeah.
with the facial recognition. And how people really off the grid if they know they off the grid. You on somebody's grid if you doing that. And then
we here with it. That's me.
And he said, "Oh, with the full face, they still say we all look the same." That's a funny one, Techo Ralph. That's a funny one. Oh man, Darcel says Ralph is spitting facts. Ty Smith says, if it allows me to skip the TSA line, then I'm down wearing a mask.
That's funny.
Having it recognized. Techo Ralph says he may be on to something there. Oh man. That's hilarious. But listen,
I
y'all.
think he was talking about the palm.
Oh,
right?
The palm to
Not
skip
the
TSA line. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was signed for the palm. Yeah, thank you for clarifying that.
He might actually be on to something there. I will say.
With TSA just going blip. I think I saw something like that. They do it with the passports, right?
No, you have they already have a system now where you if you send all your stuff in early, then you can move around a little bit.
Welcome by. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I saw. I saw something like that in the airport. I don't know if it was a palm scan, but something like it was like, yeah, just step right here. You're good. Oh man. Now, I may not be prepared for the palm wallet, but I'm trying to get prepared for this eclipse. I'll try to get prepared for this eclipse, man. And if you are prepared, like we talked about it earlier, like, are you going to really be out there looking at this eclipse? Are you prepared for the eclipse? And for me, I would say, unfortunately, no, I am not prepared for this eclipse. But here's some things I can learn to make my day and probably yours just a little bit easier today. So right now, millions of people are expecting to travel to witness a solar eclipse, which is going to be, again, today. The path of totality stretches across 13 states, including my own, New Jersey, New York.
Mine too.
Yeah, yours as well. Where basically, if you go outside, it's going to get pitch black one day. You're like, oh, snap, what's up there? Yes, it definitely is something that it's going to happen.
Now you're blind. Don't do that.
Yeah, no. Don't do it. That was me telling you not to do it. If you thought that was a joke, don't do it. And then what up? Good morning from NYC. So glad. Oh yeah, so you're gonna see it. Or Reese, you're definitely gonna see it. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Ty Smith says, yeah, man, clear is a lifesaver. Yeah, clear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for the TSA, man. Darcel says, I got my glasses. Not traveling this time though. I got you. Well, if you're going to be watching it, there's a couple of things you want to keep in mind of. So, we talked the path of totality stretches across 13 U.S. states and Canada's maritime provinces, covering like 115 miles wide. So it's a lot of people are going to be able to see it. And during this eclipse, though, you have to be careful. If you're traveling, about 5+ million people are going to be traveling to these different spots if they're not in that what you call the totality stretch there. They're going to travel to it. So if you're traveling, keep that in mind. Darcel said the last time, he literally said it took him 6 hours to get back home. So I wanted just to keep that in mind. If you are traveling to pick up kids, if you have things like that going on, you want to kind of work your schedule around that today. And I'll watch it on TV. I definitely hear that. But yeah, so in regards to that, you definitely want to make sure that you're planning your day accordingly. Thankfully, I'm working from home today, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. But expect that with train travel, but mostly with car transportation, it's going to be rough today. Mitch says, if I don't see the eclipse, it didn't. The earthquake. If I didn't feel the earthquake, it didn't happen. If I don't see the eclipse, it didn't happen.
What
Well,
happened to me?
yeah, well, definitely check that out for sure. Because in regards to getting prepared for that, now just to kind of give you a little bit more perspective, y'all, states that are along the path of totality are implementing plans to manage traffic. So you're going to see a lot more police presence. You can see a lot more traffic cops out there. New York and Arkansas, which anticipate significant increases in vehicle trips. I saw it last night as well. And then we have Tech Coach Ralph says we should have a watch party live stream. That might not be a bad idea.
Everybody hop on Tech Coach Ralph's live stream so we can watch this thing.
I mean, they might shut us down again like the last time. we here showing it. Look at this, guys, and then boop, like what happened? Violation. But yeah, working from home, many elementary schools are going to watch. Yeah, I think it's definitely something that a lot of people are going to be participating in. Now, talking about technology, though, is actually going to play a big role in this, especially when it comes to AI in regards to managing traffic flow, emergency vehicle access, and weather effects. Specifically, AI will play a crucial role in managing traffic flow and kind of giving people ideas of where they should or where they should not be in regards to transportation. And even though, like I said, they're going to use public transportation for a lot of people, they're encouraging that. That's going to be crazy as well. Keep in mind that there's going to be increased cell usage at this time, so you may experience an affect your service. Be careful with that as well, because you're going to think like, wait a second, did the Eclipse knock it out? It's just that there's a lot of people that are using the internet and everything at the same time in concentrated areas. So you think about it, 5 million people gathered, boom, they're there. So a lot of things have been put in place to kind of increase and prepare for that. Like networks have prepared, where there's AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. They feel like they can handle it, so but they made sure that they tested everything out and make sure that that solution is there. There's going to be ample coverage, obviously, from the news as well. And then NASA as well is preparing for the eclipse. NASA will actually do a live stream today as well, if you want to check that out. So if you want to, if they don't shut us down, I'll do a live stream with NASA. But if not, Tech Coach Ralph will do it. So the coverage will be there. In fact, Tech Coach Ralph, do it, brother. So we get everybody to flood your channel. Stuff. We're gonna hop on it. We're gonna share it with others. So if you definitely do it, go ahead and follow Tech Coach Ralph on youtube.com/@TechCoachRalph. Right, I think that's the right URL. Go ahead and follow him, because he might be doing it. He's like, listen, I was busy working. I'm not planning to do anything, but now you are. now you are. And so anyway, but yeah, so NASA actually worked with Amazon Web Services to ensure the website can handle traffic spike efficiently. So AWS. So yeah, so it's a lot of people that are preparing for this. And so how are you going to prepare for the eclipse? I think I'm going to try to see if I can grab some glasses from a store. I'm pretty sure like ShopRite might have it or something like that for a premium price.
Maybe not. Maybe might be on the low, bro. Might hit you for $1.
Yeah, the $1. So yeah, so I need like 7 glasses. So yeah.
Yes.
For all the family. Yeah, man. Oh man, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I know. Put it in the chat again. Are you guys prepared for the eclipse? Where you plan to go? Facebook Marketplace says it's for $2 where you can buy it. I just want to know if I can pick it up in time, because sometimes I don't got time to do it. And Tech Coach Ralph says, "Oh, I got an idea. I'm going to do this solar eclipse and do a live stream." I'll hop on, brother.
Me too. It's crazy, bro. I didn't realize that people until I think Darcel said it before, like today, that they traveled before, but I didn't realize people traveled like that for these. But even yesterday, when I was out, some people that I know, like some of my family members, they was like, "Oh yeah, we got some family that they're like a little bit out of the city, so they got got land. We got people who got land here, and they were renting out their land for parking spots for like literally like people are traveling from out of town to go to their land to be able to park specifically there. I think they're like $15 a piece or something like that. But I didn't know people were doing that. I had no clue. I'm like, oh, well, I'm already parked, right? And I'm not paying anything. Maybe for some glass. I didn't think about that. I could go pop down the street and get some glasses. I don't know. I might see if I can get some glasses. Then maybe I'll look. I don't want to lose my sight, man.
Yeah, Tech Coach Rob says, do they sell them at Dollar Tree? They might actually. But
even if they do, Dollar Tree ain't $1 no more. At the news, no, I think it was them. It was one of those dollar stores. They went up.
Yeah, they need to change their name. They need
I
to
know.
change their name. And OTT is being funny. He's like, stop playing, Joe. You need 12. I probably need I need 12 because they probably might break some of them. They're like, oh, what is this?
Not before it start. They gonna break them before it start, man.
Listen, y'all. My kids break a lot of stuff. It's just you don't even know which one it is, and then like, oops, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, that's another story right there. I talked to my therapist about, but
oh man,
but seriously, I think it'll be good. Yeah, $1.25 tree, $1.25 tree.
Yeah, that's where they at now. Yeah,
inflation. He's like the Dollar Tree's like inflation, my boy. Inflation. We gotta change it. Oh man, yeah. So like, I think it's gonna be a great experience today if you are in the trajectory of this eclipse. It happens. The last time was 2017, so it doesn't happen all the time. It happened 7 years ago. So if you can, and you have what you need to protect yourself, then I think it's not a bad experience for sure. Not a bad one at all.
For sure. Just to say, you saw it.
Yeah, man. You're around when it happened. All right. Now we got a segment within a segment.
Yeah, the segment within a segment. Are we going to that? Wait, hold on.
Oh, we don't have to. We don't have to.
Wait. What was it? Go ahead,
Brown.
bro.
I'm Brown. And
when you said that, I'm like, oh wait, we got another one. I thought you went somewhere else, man. Yeah, no, Brown box special, man. Y'all already know that's how we do it every time. We got the Brown box special, and this one is it's an interesting one as well. So it says a VP at my company caught wind that she was actually going to get fired. Ooh. Now her secretary told her that the higher ups, they're on their way. Like, I'm letting you know, I just saw, they popped in. The VP told her secretary that she was going to the bathroom and waiting 30 minutes. After waiting 30 minutes, they had someone go check the bathroom. The VP never went to the bathroom. She dipped out the back and she went home to try and avoid being fired. Little did she know, they have her cell phone number. Nah.
They have an email. It's like she's trying to avoid being served. Like,
yeah, that's literally like, oh, you forgot. It don't work like that. If you're getting served, yeah, you can Euro step out of that thing. You can try and get away, but this is just getting fired. You gotta come here. Your stuff is still here. We're gonna get you. Yeah, she thought she was getting away. She couldn't do it.
We gonna find you. Yeah, I honestly, I'm surprised that the VP was the one to be like, you know what? I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna try to act like I just had a really terrible lunch, a lot of beans and what you would call it, and I'm gonna dip out, and they can't not call me and tell me, hey, listen, we know you tried to skip out here, but listen, you will get this fired, right? You get this work.
You about to get
somewhere else. Not working for us, working someplace else. Click. It's a cold world out there, brother. It's a cold world.
Oh, bro, it's a mean get down. And people are doing whatever they can to not get froze, to not get that frostbite, just like her, right? Yeah, she's like, hey, let me dip up out of here. Nah, still got you.
Yeah, man. As Darcel says, nah, take the termination straight up. They gotta do it in my face. Look at my eyes and tell me that you're gonna let me go.
Yeah.
I got a couple phone call. I got one time when I got laid off. What was over the phone, but I mean I was working from home anyway, so I didn't really care.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's
And
how
then
they did it.
Chipotle with the extra sauce. Gotta go into the El Baño. Gotta go into El Baño. And man. Yeah, y'all, if y'all have any like stories that you even heard of that you want to put down for a Brown Box special, we had somebody else did that. They sent a story to us, and it was good. It was good. So if y'all want to do that, and think back to you're gonna be yourself. It could be somebody that you know of, and this is a story that you remember as when your younger days on the field. But yeah, I have heard some stories that I'm like, geez, Louise. Terrible. Tech Coach Ralph says, Joe, was it on your day off? Good question. No, it was not on my day off. It was on a day that I was supposed to be working. And the funny thing about that story is like, I'll tell that story real quick, and then I'll probably tell it on another show. But basically, what happened was it was a time where I was transitioning out from a job where I was working part time, and then then I was like, it's not enough. So I got another job. I let them know, hey, I got another job. I'm putting in my, I'm not putting in my 2 weeks notice because I know that right now we don't have anybody to fill the position. But because I'm working part time, I can hold them both down till you can find somebody. Then the pandemic hit. And my boss calls me and said, "Hey, so how's the other job looking?" Because they're cutting down, right? And so I said, "Okay, it's fine because I already found something. It was all good." But then, as soon as I would go into the computer, and this is not even like it's a nonprofit. It's not even like a serious job.
Crazy,
like,
yeah.
There's no like huge information there, whatever. I got shut out that computer like I stole something. They handed me papers like they terminated me, and I was like, really?
Over this? Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I technically left first, so. But anyway, it's just like that.
Like,
that happens as well. Pay me, yeah, right.
Don't try and play me. I left y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You ever seen those like movies or shows when they're like, you didn't fire me, I quit.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those moments where like, you didn't fire me, I quit.
You can't fire me.
Yeah, I already left, but it's if you have stories like that you want to share, you can definitely share them as well. We can laugh at our pain in this tough time, and don't misunderstand it. We understand the times are tough right now.
Oh, for sure.
But we just want to make sure that we have an opportunity to laugh at our pain, and sometimes not even laugh. Sometimes reflect. Sometimes it might be like a really sad story, and we just reflect on it and we talk about it.
Yep. No, that's facts.
Yeah, Tech Coach Ralph says, LOL, Joe was standing there like Denzel and Trey and J. You gonna do this to me? Have them playing basketball in Pelican Bay. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I kind of felt that way. I ain't gonna lie. What up, Laura Victorious? What up, Dewan? What up, y'all? But man, yeah, that's it, man, for us here on Tech Coach.
Yep.
Talk That Tech. So glad that you're able to rock with us today.
It's one of those things where I enjoy this time. I do. But all good things must come to an end.
Yes.
And this is the end for today.
Oh, we've come to the end.
That's hilarious.
End of the show.
That's hilarious. Yes.
Thank you all. Until next time, tune in with us on Talk That Tech, the
#1 tech morning show in the world. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace and elbow grease.
Deuces.